Welcome to Just Koryzma, episode 22. I'm your host, Braden Koryzma, and joining me today is Shanyaa Assu. How are you?
I'm well today. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So Shanyaa works at Best Buy. She's an aspiring model, and she, works out, plays video games. She's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
So, you started your career at Best Buy 4 years ago. How did you wind up at Best Buy?
It was actually a pretty interesting story. I was 18 years old and working at the museum that was actually about 4 minutes down the road from my house.
Okay.
And I was seeing somebody who lived in Qualicum Beach at the time, and my dad's girlfriend out of nowhere decided to move into the house, so I decided I was just going to get up and move one day.
Okay.
I applied for a couple different jobs, and actually I got a job at The Source as well as Future Shop at the exact same time.
No kidding.
Yeah, so my boyfriend at the time, I sat down for dinner with him and his family, and I was kind of tossing around, which position to take, and they were kind of humming and hawing with me, and they were like, well, Future Shop might actually have a career for you, and The Source, who knows? So I decided to take the Future Shop job. I started out as a part-time customer service representative, which was pretty hectic at the time. There was a lot of turnover at the time, so there was about 4 different associates that were just as new as me.
Okay.
And actually one of them now, we're both supervisors together, so that's pretty...
Oh, that's awesome.
It's pretty awesome. She started a couple months before me. And
okay.
Yeah, ever since then I've kind of been following her career path as well, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I started out as a customer service part-time, and then after the conversion, all the operations staff got to stay. So I then moved to the multi-channel department, which is kind of just on the phones and doing some sales and a lot of customer service as well. And from there, I got a full-time position, and then about a year later, I got the senior position.
Nice.
And that kind of prepared me for the supervisor role that I'm in now. And last year, I actually ended up leaving Best Buy and working for Budget Car and Truck Rentals for about 6 months, I think.
Okay. As
their admin assistant, so that was awesome as well.
Cool.
Yeah, that was a really awesome opportunity that I really enjoyed.
Yep.
They're an awesome company to work for.
Okay, perfect. So then what's your favorite part about working at Best Buy?
The customer facing part, I think, actually.
Yeah, you like dealing with the public and everything like that?
Yeah. I wasn't customer facing at all when I worked at Budget. I was just working in a little office, which was awesome at the time, but it made me realize how much I actually really enjoyed being face to face with people.
Yeah, the socializing. For me, when I got my first job at the grocery store, I was really shy. And then talking with these customers, you find you get that little more confidence. You get because you have to talk to these strangers all the time.
Yeah, that was something that I definitely have been trying to overcome in the last couple of years. I didn't realize at the time, but ever since I've been a child, I've suffered from really bad anxiety.
Yeah.
I haven't clinically gone and gotten actually diagnosed through a doctor. I kind of have, but we haven't run any tests.
Right.
But I did go and talk to somebody about it. And yeah, in the last couple of years, I've really been working on kind of coming out of my shell. And
awesome.
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting.
Okay. So what for you? What's the most frustrating part at Best Buy? Is it the customers, or is it just
sometimes, yeah, just dealing with you can really understand and feel how the person's feeling, right? I try and put myself in their shoes, but at the same time I try and keep myself out of it.
For sure, right?
Because I get way too emotionally involved in some situations, and I definitely feel their anxiety and feel their pain and emotions, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to not sympathize for another human sometimes,
yeah.
But definitely, I've been working a lot more on becoming a bit harder, I guess.
More stern, I guess, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit of a pushover. I was bullied a lot as a kid. I guess that kind of fed to the whole anxiety thing. So.
Yeah, that probably doesn't help. That sucks, though. I mean, at least you're not being bullied now, though, so that's good, right?
No, definitely not. Definitely making more friends than anything recently.
That's awesome.
Actually, this past May, through Best Buy, I actually got to go and participate in the Geek Squad Academy that we had at Rock City Elementary. And I actually had an article on it in the Nanaimo News Bulletin.
Oh, cool.
And the class that I was participating in with my old operations senior Josie, we were teaching digital citizenship, which was pretty much just teaching kids to be nice online as well as in person. And it was just a great positive class to teach, and we were teaching kids from grade 4 to grade 7.
That's smart. That's the time to get them, because I mean, by the time high school comes, and then it's just it's all that's what's all downhill. I remember when I went to Barsby for a few years. There was this guy who came in and he talked about cyberbullying and stuff, and he would talk about the white hat and the black hatter and stuff like that. And then he'd show us like this emotional video of a kid like going through, and then because he eventually like he was just like overwhelmed with bullies, and like he cries every time, and like it's like, yeah, cyberbullying is not good.
No, and so yeah, during the whole class, it was pretty interesting how many kids actually had Facebook profiles.
Really?
That were quite young, yeah. So we were just teaching them, you know, like comment only nice things, like don't post like or mock anybody.
For
like,
sure.
Just be a positive person, and like it was a pretty powerful class, I would say.
I remember Facebook coming out. I was not allowed to have a Facebook profile when I was that young. I was like, oh, okay, like whatever, like, and it wasn't like a priority like it is nowadays. You know, everyone's got to have an Instagram account, everyone's got to have Facebook, everyone's got to stay hip and trendy.
Yeah, I'm definitely guilty for all of those, but you know, gotta stay with technology.
Yeah, I'm definitely guilty for those now. You know, like I'm definitely addicted to the gram. You know.
Oh yeah, Instagram.
Yeah. So
it.
much fun.
Yeah, make sure you follow me, by the way.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get those.
Have to put my little
your
tag
plug
in the bottom.
Yeah, I will. I do every episode. So that's cool. So then with Best Buy, did you have you purchased anything really cool from it? Like I know Tyler's got like his drones and stuff.
Right.
So.
I wouldn't say anything particular. I mean, I've got an Xbox One, iPhone 10, which is my newest purchase.
How do you like it?
I love it. It's got a crazy camera on it.
Okay, cool.
It's got 2 lenses on it, and it's got a dual zoom, so you can zoom in like crazy far.
Is it better than the 8?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
It's got, I don't know if it's 16 or 18 megapixels.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The front camera.
Okay, awesome.
But yeah, it's pretty impressive. And it shoots in 4K as well.
Oh my gosh, that's already beating my camera right there. Like,
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That is awesome, okay.
But yeah, I don't think I've really made any major purchases. I mean, we've got a lot of different things on our website, from like beds to furniture to clothing. I actually purchased, I don't have my purse on me.
There's clothing on Best Buy?
Yeah, we've got like jackets and stuff and shoes.
Cool.
Yeah, tents and all different types of things.
Tents?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's really weird, but that's super cool.
Lots of like housing stuff you can get, and office furniture as well.
Yeah, okay. So then you're aspiring to be like in a fitness model or just like in the modeling industry. So why do you want to do that? Sorry, I started there.
Yeah, I don't know. I was always told, my mom just always said that I was a little bit photogenic, and then over the last couple of years, a couple of my photographer friends kind of reached out and were like, hey, like, you know, I saw you do like a couple photo shoots, like, would you mind shooting with me? So I've met up with a couple of people over the last few months, and I've met quite a few really awesome photographers who are local.
Oh, cool. That's nice. And they're like, you know, is there anything, like, it was just like your mom saying you're photogenic, that's kind of like the bigger inspiration?
Yeah, and she has taken me up for a couple different photo shoots. When I was younger, she always liked to take photos of me because she's an aspiring photographer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she kind of pushed me out of my shell and kind of pushed me towards that and kind of gave me the idea.
For sure, okay. And like, would you prefer just doing like regular modeling, or would you prefer the fitness? Because I know you're like a big like workout.
Yeah, I kind of fell off the wagon the last couple months, just enjoying summer as everybody does, right?
That's fair.
But I don't know, kind of like maybe a lifestyle model I was thinking as well. I know I've done a couple of photo shoots just in downtown Nanaimo, and I've done some out in the forest and stuff. My mom's brought me out onto fields and yeah, just regular everyday kind of things.
What's your favorite? What's the your most favorite shoot that you've done so far? Like in terms of like location and like, I guess.
Oh, I actually did this crazy photo shoot. I'll have to show you the video. I saw 2 cougars.
Really?
Live cougars.
Oh my goodness.
There were 2 adolescent cougars. So I went out with Jay Klassen and Josh Ford one day.
Okay.
And Josh Ford has this really awesome Toyota Land Cruiser that he takes everywhere. So we actually went up on the hill over Horn Lake.
Yep.
And it was crazy. We were up doing a morning shoot. He had to meet me at like 4 in the morning. So I woke up at 3 in the morning that day to get ready and everything. It was crazy. And we were out just on a logging road. And out of nowhere, we came up behind them. And they were completely surprised by us. They had no idea. They didn't even hear the vehicle.
Yep.
And so one of them shot back behind us. The other one shot to the forest beside us. But I got the tail end of one of them on video.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they must have been like 1 or 2 years old because they were just little, right?
Yeah.
But they were still huge. They were still
like still a massive animal, right?
Yeah,
like,
but it was crazy, and I have to show you the photo. The photos that turned out from that shoot were absolutely gorgeous. These guys are absolutely talented photographers. It wasn't that long ago. We went up, over the mountaintop. It was just a beautiful, like, pink morning sun.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sunrise.
Beautiful. That's a great photo.
Thank you. Yeah, that was probably my favorite photo shoot, I would say.
Okay.
And then the first time that I met Josh, I went out with Josh and a gentleman named Nick and Luke. And we went down to Sombrio Beach and Mystic Beach, and that was beautiful.
I hear Sombrio Beach is really nice. My buddy Jamie Saunders, he went there, and I saw a few of his pictures, and oh my gosh, this looked amazing. Yeah, just like the sandy beach and like some of its little pebbles, and you can just walk along it for, I would say, like a good half an hour. There's this crazy green waterfall as well down. Okay. I think it's on Sombrio as well. I think that was what made me message him, was the waterfall. I was like, I need to see this, and then I just never got time to like go out, but it's definitely something I really want to do. The Run for Loop is absolutely fun. We kept stopping along the side of the road and like found a couple waterfalls and just went up into the forest. Okay, it was pretty awesome. Awesome. So this is the part of the show called the motivational moment. Oh. So how would you describe your passion in 5 words or less? Right, I was thinking about that this morning when I was getting ready. My guest from earlier today also struggled with this. He's like, God damn it. To help and inspire others. That's awesome. So why do you choose those words? Just because, I was always bullied as a kid, and I've always wanted to come out of my shell a little bit more, being anxious and super shy, and I've always wanted to help others, and being a customer service supervisor as well. I'm always problem solving. Yeah, for sure. Trying to make people happy, right? That's cool. That's awesome. So then, that's like, there's nothing better than like, especially like inspiring like the younger kids, and then they get, you're putting them on a better path, because like there's not enough positivity in this world, too much negativity. No, absolutely. And even like my phone background, it's kind of a little motivational. It says, "Be you, the world will adjust." For sure. Yeah, like, I mean, why would you be anything else, right? Don't be something you're not. Absolutely. And like, that's definitely something that we have to teach kids as well, right? Like, you can't put on a show that's something that we taught at Geek Squad Academy. You can't put a show on the internet and, spread lies about like, oh, like you're a kung fu master, but you've never done one class, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just, be you. Like, people are going to like you for you. So just be natural and, there's this one guy I follow on Instagram. He does like skits, and it was a caption when someone like asks you to do something, like when you like lie in your resume, and he's like, "So you play with Microsoft Excel?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a wizard on it." He's like, "Can you do something? Can you show me?" And he's like, shit, like types hello, literally. So that's really funny. That's you. But my buddy always uses the term "fake it till you make it." So I mean, probably could get yourself out of the situation, maybe not, I don't know. Depending on the situation. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Well, I appreciate that. So you're super big into working out. So what inspired you to start working out? I used to always work out and be active as a kid. I played soccer, I've played rugby. I used to work out a lot in high school as well, and in the last couple of years, to deal with my anxiety and stuff, I was trying to find, alternative ways to kind of come out of my shell, and I found that working out in the last couple months and year just helped with my confidence a bit more. Okay. And I always struggled with my self-image. That was kind of something that I was bullied about. Right. So just working on that kind of helped me with my confidence. Okay. So, like, do you have, like, a routine you like to do, or do you, like, follow, like, a nutrition plan or anything like that? No, I just kind of went off of the routines that I had from high school and then kind of altered them and looked up some stuff on Google, of course. So. Of course, right, and then, so do you have, like, any, I guess, role models for, like, fitness trainers or anything like that? Nobody in particular, really, that I can come to mind of. There's just some other people that I worked out with at the gym as well. For sure. That inspire me, I would say. Okay. Personally, I know John will probably watch this, but there's a gentleman there that I've seen him there for literally the last year that I've gone there, and he recently decided to actually go and participate. I think it's in a national competition or at least a provincial competition. Okay. And so I see him grinding there every single day, and he's just a crazy, positive, and awesome person. Awesome. Yeah. No, I find weightlifting is such a it helps like deal with stress. It helps deal. Like it's a huge just kind of helps you release whatever you're kind of dealing with, and it's also just so addicting. Yeah, absolutely. I can't stop. Me and my friends, there was literally a point a couple of years ago, I'd be like, my friends would be like, "Hey, you want to come to a bonfire?" I'd be like, "Oh, what time?" And they'd say that time that I'm exactly showing up to the gym. I'd be like, I'll come after, and then I'll finish my workout, and then I'll be like, you guys still there? Oh, we're packing up. I'll get you guys next time, you know?
I'm so
like,
sorry.
Yeah. Just like and I have friends that are like that, and it's like, I can respect that, and then some days it's, it's a little more frustrating than others, because it's like, nah, come on, man, let's go do this, but
Right.
Other days it's just like, I totally understand it's so worth it, and it's just so much fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to try and get back into my routine after taking a little bit of a
Taking
break.
the holiday?
Yeah, taking like a 2-month holiday.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. It's bulking season, even though I never stop because I never gain weight, and it's terrible.
Oh, I wish I couldn't gain weight.
Yeah, it's like my one friend, he went from 200 to like 280, dropped to 240, and now he's 320 on purpose.
But muscle or?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
He's a big boy, and it's
Yeah.
like super insane. It's just insane. And it's like, I wish I could put weight on like that. Like, he just like thinks I feel like he just thinks about it, and like the weight just like increases or decreases, you know?
I heard the trick is McDonald's milkshakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it helps you put on the pounds,
Put on
but
the
in like a
pounds.
good way. Protein, right?
Oh, I guess you can get protein in them, can you? Yeah. I've been like watching like so many videos where it's like bulking on a budget, and I'm like, I can do this, but I'm not yet.
One day soon.
One day, yeah. Well, that's cool. And then, so then, what's your favorite body part to exercise?
I don't know. It's probably between legs or biceps.
Nice.
I'm a pretty big fan of both, but leg days
too.
recently are killing me. So.
I love legs. Like
Yeah.
squatting's my favorite thing to do. Oh my gosh, it's a dream come true when I do it.
I'm not usually big on squatting, but I'm definitely a big fan of lunges.
Lunges. Oh my gosh, I hate them. I never do them.
They're so good for my legs, though.
Oh, I know. Like, my buddy, he'll be like, "So you want to do lunges or do you want to do like front squats?" I'm like, "Don't give me either of these choices." And I'm just like, front squats. Like,
What about deadlifts?
I really like deadlifts. They're, squats probably my favorite, and then bench and deadlift are probably like tied. But they're like, I get nervous because that same buddy, he also hurt his back doing a deadlift. So like, I'm like, like I'm not in a rush. But he's back at deadlifting, and it's like he's stronger than ever. So it's like it doesn't. Like, it's like, all right.
As long as you do it right.
Pretty much, right?
Always have a spotter.
Always. Not really, can't really for deadlifts, but for squats, yeah. Like, literally, he's putting on so much weight, me and my buddy have to be on each side. It's like ridiculous.
I'm definitely not that strong.
Me neither. Aspire, though. I'm gonna get there.
Definitely. I think about being that strong.
That's right. That's cool. So then, you dabble on the video games. Yeah. So what's your favorite game you've ever played? What's your most favorite?
Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah. That's a classic. Do you like speedrun it, or you just like to play it, complete it?
I haven't played it since I was a kid. It's just so nostalgic for me. Yeah,
for sure.
That or Skyrim. I'm a huge fan.
Skyrim, yeah.
Yeah, just running around the world. That's all I usually.
That was
do.
like one of the games I couldn't get into.
Really?
I tried. Like, I got it, and then like I even got the thick ass walkthrough book, and I'm like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, because I was like, nope, and then
you need to be prepared.
Yeah. And then, but Fallout, I'm all over it. It's just so much better. I prefer the genre, like the sci-fi, over the fantasy.
So are you that person that's there on like release morning for those types of movies or those games?
Yeah. Like when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, I went to the midnight launch when those were like still a thing.
Right.
And then there was one guy there at 1 p.m. That's when he started, and he slept, and then just like chilled. And we were there at like 6, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like. You just waited. I was like, how do you wait for like 11 hours?
I have no idea.
Just like for a game. Like I couldn't do it. And now I can just sit at home and wait for it to release. It's so nice. It's so perfect.
Yeah, they never did those midnight releases, or I never got to do them before they stopped.
Oh, that's like it was the first one I ever did was GTA 5, and it was quite an experience. Like me and my friends, I ended up running into more friends that were at the front of the line, so we joined with them, and then our friends joined us. And then me and a friend went and watched a movie, came back, and then we'd all everyone would take turns leaving and stuff. It was great.
That works pretty well then.
It did, because it was just like a Woodgrove, so the theater was like right there, and like everyone was getting food and everything.
Just gonna get snacks. McDonald's isn't too far either.
Nope, it's perfect. That's awesome. But I just wanted to thank you for coming on the show. Like,
anytime.
I appreciate it. Where can the people find you?
At Best Buy, usually Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, okay. And what about like on the gram? You said you want them to follow you there.
Yeah, it's just my name, Shanyaa Assu.
Shanyaa Assu, okay. And then don't forget to follow her. She's got her portfolio on there, you know. Hire her, you know, take her on, do whatever you gotta do. And you can follow me at Just Koryzma. If you like the videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Check out the other videos. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.